Menteri Rangba ka jilla ukonrat ke sangma ha ka sngi palei lai poitri uleber aja ar ula play pa ba ya ka market complex ha Sohïong ka badan hadu shispa khat ar teli ki dukan ya ka balatei ha ka jinglut ka balkot hadu khat ar point kanai pu klur tengka harangkat ka jingodan lang Menteri ka tanat CNRD ba Hamlet Dolling MLA ka Soara ba Gavin Millem but MLA ka Sohïong ba Samlin Malnyang nalo ka DC bat kiwei pat ki he sarkar Menteri Rangba habakrin ha ka jingalang wala pynbna ba unai da ki klur tengka na ka banta ban kintew ya ka thaiñ Sohïong habaro kiliang tang na ka banta bantai ya ka office trekam ka ba paka jong ka block wala pynbna ban ai hadu like klur tengka namar ka jingkerpa jong MLA Menteri Rangba wala Kular ban ai sa ya ka sports stadium na ka banta ka tei ka thaiñ Hagatai ka juk kasngi Menteri Rangba ula Kular ban penbyang wade ki kali ban lummi ki jabo jaban ki bami nakatai ka yo hadin kani ula samru ye ka song pisa ka bakot hadu sau punyo ponyo pusan lak tengka sya ki nyo pulai tli ki producer group ling baka focus da ka thong bakin la ban penhe shushu ya ka jing kam jongki shwa kani Menteri ka tanat CNRD ba Hamlet Dolling ula pentipru ba kate ka yau ka don hadu shispa khat artli ki dukan nalo ba ka don ye ki jaka yang kali ki babyang kuntupru ye ka cold storage kate ka yau kan ai ka jingmentoy ya kumba hadu arspa atli ki shnong ki bahap ha kate ka thaiñ kata kuntup nadu ka hima Sohïong ka hima nongspung ka hima nongklau ka hima milim bat ka hima mauplang
I remember in the year 2017, when this project was brought to my notice to be discussed with the donor ministry and to be discussed with the NEC, and there were many leaders who at that time had discussed this very important project. And today it gives me immense pleasure to finally be here to inaugurate the building. I can very happily tell you that I have been part of the journey of this building, of this market complex from the very beginning. And therefore it gives me even more pleasure and more happiness to see that it is finally completed. I must thank and congratulate our local MLA, Sri Samlin, who has been instrumental in ensuring that this project was completed on time. I must thank all the other leaders who are present out here, including the MDC and the other leaders like our MLA from Sora constituency, who is present out here with us, who have played a very important role to ensure that this project was completed. Finally, to our state, more than 70% of our population depends on agriculture and farming. And therefore, it is imperative and very important for any government to ensure that we give the support, we give the assistance to our farmers so that they can increase their production, so that they can get better pricing for their product, so that they can get better market accessibility, so that they can add better value to their products, so that they can package their products better, so that they can ultimately sell their products to better market and better buyers. Therefore, realizing that farmers face a large number of challenges, this NDA government has started many programs in many fronts to support the farmer in every possible way that we can think of. Today we'll be distributing checks to producer groups. This is one of the first such schemes in our state and in the entire Northeast, where we are giving 5,000 rupees to every farmer family. the MDA government will be spending 200 crores to give 5,000 rupees to 4.5 lakh families. And this is not a loan. This is a subsidy for you. But the only condition is this will not go into your personal account. You will have to form a group of 10, 15, 20 people, and based on the number of members, if there are 10 members, you will get 5 into 10, 50,000. If you are 20 members, you will get 5 into 20, 1 lakh rupees into your producer group's account. And this money then can then be used by the producer groups in whatever way you feel important to your group for the benefit of your group. Apart from this very big program called Focus, where we'll be distributing 200 crores to the farmers, we have started many programs under cooperative society movements. Under the Milk Mission, we'll be spending 214 crores. Under the Piggery Mission, we'll be spending 209 crores. Under the Goatry Mission, we are spending 75 crores. Under the Poultry Mission, we'll be spending 125 crores. And under the normal IBCS programs, hundreds of crores will be given to different groups. Like we are giving to the self-help groups today. Our women's self-help groups are benefiting and have received more than 220 crores in the last 4 years. Therefore, if you were to add up all of these benefits that we are giving to the farmers, this MDA government has budgeted and spent close to 1,000 crores for the benefit of the farmers. And that is one of the highest in the history of our state, and definitely one of the highest in the whole region of the Northeast. I thank all of you for being here. This particular building which we are inaugurating today is only a building. This will become a market, a farmer's market, when all of you start working together. Therefore, I urge and request our Hima of Sohïong, the members, I request the farmers, I request each and every person to ensure that we run this marketplace in the best possible manner for the benefit of the people of this village and the area as a whole. We are creating farmers markets in hundreds of numbers throughout the state. Many markets like these will come up. And I must take this opportunity today to thank the donor ministry and the NEC, the Northeast Council, for funding and giving the major share of the funds to make this project possible. And therefore, I once again thank the donor ministry, I thank the MLA, I thank the Hima of Sohïong, and all the other stakeholders who have come here to make this program a success and also to make this project a success. I thank the DRDA and the contractor who have done an excellent job in ensuring that the quality was maintained. I am very happy to tell you that this memorandum that was submitted by the office of the Dorbar of the Hima of Sohïong, that there were 2 points mentioned out here. The first one was regarding the waste collection vehicle. I would like to inform you that I will be happy to provide this from the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund. I will just require the quotation and necessary documents. So somebody from my office will be in touch through our local MLA, will be in touch with you to ensure that this is done at the earliest. And also regarding a proper system of waste disposal, I have already discussed with the Deputy Commissioner, and she told me that this is very much possible through the Swachh Bharat Mission program, and therefore whatever necessary support, whatever necessary funds are required to ensure that you have a proper waste disposal system, I assure you that we will give all the support that is required to make this waste management system a proper system. Inform you that my friend and your local MLA, Sri Samlin, is somebody who is very close to me. And I never say no to him because he's always smiling. Whenever he comes to me, he always comes with a smiling face, so it's very difficult to say no. So today also, before he came up to the stage, it was a surprise to me. He came up to the stage and he announced that he would demand for a stadium. So obviously, when he's putting this pressure on me in front of everybody, it makes it even more difficult to say no. But I know that this area is producing a lot of sports persons. And in terms of football and athletics, this area has a huge potential. The government of Meghalaya, the MDA government, has been spending a large amount on different sports infrastructure creation. And in this coming financial year also, we will be spending to create stadiums and sports infrastructure throughout the state. So I am happy to tell you that on the demand and the request of your local MLA, on his persistence, I am happy to announce that I will be giving the stadium for Sohïong. And I would request him to kindly take the initiative so that we can prepare the necessary estimates and we can start the work at the earliest. Apart from the stadium project, my colleague, Mr. Hamilton Dolling, has mentioned to you regarding the different block offices. Friends, from the beginning of our statehood, many infrastructures were created. But sadly, some of them are so old and in such bad condition that they were never repaired also. And therefore we realize that for the public, the block office is one of the most important offices. And therefore we need the proper infrastructure in these offices. And hence, we decided that we will be spending 120 crores to give new buildings, block offices in all the blocks throughout the state. So therefore here also 3 crores will be spent. It's already been announced in this area also. But apart from that, in the entire state, we'll be spending 120 crores to improve the block infrastructure.
Pau adjustment na jonga banyo bandar kat papi hakri gasni ban saki baru banyak kemen lang papi kumpi bai ba nong sok snong nam ta kene kayo ko batmai kalong sya gasni ke bakrpan kalong sya gasni ke bansa kenma hak history jongla Sohïong conference hakabat mayo na kaying grup yang trap siya kaying pagkidulan. Kaya kalong kaya kubasogan batis yang group kalong gaji group bakraw naga jumpi ipay ba batsong hami ko ka market complex po Sohïong. Kumalong mana labay na nga yung ka project lengba ka NEC hagdo ka ba ka line road na Lasdang lulus nam arja kanjung baru berai baar jum arko aku lala abang pendem piatin kiri kompleks kiri pelaburan kelubah meneng rakyat menpen istol kumro dan bar sispa harhar kali ngesem kalau gaji terku bakra nam gaji faibat bansuyo angde kompleks pilawat nagasmi Pilalai na kalir, pilalai na upria, kano galong gaji group crowd na japi iwe. Tadam ka kalir, gaji garo pibalai, yawa samnin malyam uli jompi. Kino biskim, lada umla panbudin, teng kisah kano, pateng kijano. Biskim suka, lada umla pemali panbudin kijano. Bana kemau neduk pengalaman maka yang kita cematkan juga sebenarnya man kepor basamin sebodin kalau kuno kepisah kalau kuno berkeni kepedi ya kepisian jong tadi kekli pembuat ini banglong ini dan kambalan ya kepisian jong tadi kekli ya kerespon seperti nampak kau sini brokoli
tapi biar sikit kuat kalau isi no building jangan tempat jadi kung undong nikmat dongin nyabang kuai dan burung ndai ban biak patah nama kepan isi no ya kita bawa yum ban ciet lang ni ban ro ban nom ban mangha ya kine ki jabo kampam kisla di plastik onda ladap bo si jaka kenang bakan dong kai tenang ya ketika yo kan dong kai ikoi lalang eleksi no ngayoi hang de pok pulo dadon katuka pulo market complex ngalit rum hapo lai leran kacing jabo patu umbia kalai dong patah pala jekum ta kenang pangai tata do kapan kecing itu yang lagi paro kilong kemi kilong pa kilong songyau kidai ban sumat ko ya kani